Every man go shake up. I'm ready to explode.
Hi, I'm Eric Tomato.
And I'm Helena Bonham-Carter!
No, you are not.
Welcome to Minbreakers! I killed Sirius Black!
So yes, welcome to Minbreakers. We're doing currently, and I hope to God, the last forever Dragonheart movie.
Oh, please, God, yes!
Dragonheart Vengeance from 2020, starring the first female dragon that the series has had, played by Helena Bonham-Carter.
The only female dragon the series hopefully will ever have! Why did it have to be Helena Bonham-Carter, though, Mary? Why?
I don't know. I know that people don't have names in this. I'm looking through it, and there's Helena Bonham-Carter plays Siveth.
Well, yeah, this is
Then
dragon.
there's a dude called Darius, a dude called Lucas, King Razvan, and then people are called shit like the snake, the scorpion, the wolf, the bear, the blacksmith.
Maybe they're like just legendary warriors that base their style off of animals, like every martial arts film ever.
Or, basing your fighting style on being on a blacksmith seems you just hit really hard with
Yes.
big hammer.
You know what? That is a fucking Dark Souls character.
Titanite. You have to get all the Titanite shards.
Yeah.
So,
You just call yourself the fucking Yafune.
how much did this piece of shit get again? Let me just, 5.3 seems high.
Seems very high, especially for a Dragonheart film. Like, that is... I want to say that's higher than the first movie was.
Oh no, that's got to be at least a 7.
Yeah? Okay.
It's a really good movie, the first one.
Okay, I want to say it's higher than at least the second one was.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Lucas.
I want to say the second one was like 3.
Lucas, a young farmer whose family is killed by savage raiders in the countryside,
Awesome.
sets out on an epic quest for revenge, forming an unlikely trio with a majestic dragon and a swashbuckling sword-fighting mercenary Darius.
So,
Hans.
Game of Thrones.
Well, I was going to say more medieval Star Wars.
Medieval Star
His
Wars.
name's Luke, for fuck's sake.
His name is Luke?
Well, Lucas.
Okay, I didn't... Yeah. I
But
didn't get
Darius
that part.
may as well be Han Solo.
Pretty much.
And I guess... I don't know, can't be worse than the Aragon movie.
So Drago and Luke Skywalker fight for Darius?
Yes. This is an hour and 37.
Okay.
It looks like at least the effects on the dragon are going to be decent.
I hope to God that Helena Bonham-Carter doesn't fucking speak much. I really hope not.
So the past ones, Dragonheart, Battle for the Heartfire, was also
Battle
5.
for the Heartfire!
Yes. That also got a 5.3.
That was the last one we watched?
Yeah.
God, I don't even remember
Patrick
that.
Stewart played the dragon in that one.
I don't remember.
Then Dragonheart 3, The Sorcerer's Curse, the one that had Sir Ben Kingsley.
That one I remember slightly more.
5.1. Is that the
Oh,
one
yeah.
where they threw dragon eggs as grenades?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was the one.
The original Dragonheart got a 6.4.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons has a 3.6.
Wait, the new one?
No.
The old movie.
The one.
Awesome.
Like, Dragonheart 2 apparently... Movies like this. Dragonhearts 3, 4, and 1, Dungeons and Dragons, and Boris Karloff's The Climax, and Scorpion King Book of Souls.
How
apparently,
does Boris Karloff's The Climax, relate even the slightest bit to this?
when Dragonheart 2 somehow doesn't.
Makes sense to me.
I think, I'm going to assume going into this, before we start up, it won't be as bad as Dragonheart 2, because back when not because it will be a better movie, but we had hope.
I guess.
Back at because Dragonheart's a really good movie.
I didn't have that much hope for it.
Yeah, I didn't. I've seen it, but I mean when I first saw it,
Yeah.
You
had high expectations.
Well, I didn't have. I expected better than shit because it was shit.
Well, I mean, I'm used to that kind of thing, and even back when I was a kid, I was like going into most of these movies expecting them to be terrible.
And this is the thing with the Dragonheart movies.
Like Golden Compass, I walked into that full on knowing exactly what kind of shitfest I was going to get into.
It's like the Highlander series.
Yeah.
Why are there so many movies on a series that's predicated on the last one? Because, I'm sorry, there should not be a Dragonheart 2, let alone fucking 5, because Draco was the last dragon, and spoilers, he fucking dies. We're going to talk about that movie more in depth when we finally reward ourselves for finishing the Dragonheart series and watch it, because that one's actually really good.
Okay.
But for now, let's just watch Dragonheart Vengeance, the revenge on the franchise for the people who keep buying tickets to see the fucking movies for forcing its existence.
Merrick, do you hear that?
Yes.
Do you hear that? It's the sound of wings flapping. And over the sounds of flapping wings, I hear the fucking laughs of some fucking crazy British woman.
To the stars, Jill.
I killed Sirius Black! I killed Sirius Black!
Look to the stars, Jill. Look to the stars.
Hello, I'm Michael Caine.
He hasn't played a dragon.
I want him to so bad.
See, I'm out to avenge the death of my mother and father. 4 vicious murderers are raiding the countryside.
Maybe the dragon could help you.
I was told you help people. Will you help me?
My name is Sivith.
So you're a girl dragon. I need you to help me track the killers.
Find them or kill them.
The hunt's over. This is survival.
This was... Oh, God.
Helena Bonham-Carter should have talked more in this, actually, because it was one of the better parts of the film.
Yeah, she was that because she can actually act. These other ones, not so much.
Darius was okay.
Yeah, Darius should have been the main character, and Lucas should not have been here.
Yeah, I don't know why Lucas even existed in this, aside from giving, like, reason to go after the other 4 fucking assholes.
So we open, and this guy, Lucas, he's on a farm, and everything's happy, until one day the Fire Nation attacks.
And then he becomes an Uchiha.
And it's really the most vanilla fantasy origin.
Yes, because he becomes an Uchiha.
I was a farm boy,
nothing
and it
more
was happy, and then some
generic.
bandits came and attacked my village.
Nothing more contrived in terms of fantasy background.
They should have thrown him on the Wheel of Pain for a few years, and we would have had an interesting protagonist.
That would have been more interesting. But then again, just fucking make Darius like our more interesting character. He's basically just like fucking Dario Naharis from fucking Game of Thrones.
He's more... I find him more Aragorn-ish. Or more Prince Gwyndian.
He is very... Well, he's a ranger
He's
type.
a ranger.
He's a ranger type. All he's missing is just the fucking naked lady dagger, and he's
Yeah.
Dario Naharis, and it would have been a better film.
But we're... The people who raid the farm are the wolf, the bear,
The snake, and the scorpion. Scorpion wins flawless victory.
Yeah. Wolf, do a barrel roll.
Wolf? Star Wolf, bro?
Yeah.
He doesn't do barrel rolls usually. The whole thing is fucking missiles, bro. They're shooting missiles out.
So he goes to the castle with his cows
Mm-hmm.
and sells them for 50 ducats.
I get ducats, bro.
Oh, we're in England, by the way.
Did they use ducats in England?
Nah.
They didn't, nah.
Ducats is Italian.
Yeah, I figured.
Because I know they're in Merchant of Venice. My daughter, you know, the Shylock's whole thing.
Ducats. Getting mad ducats, bro, till the day I drop.
And
he uses those ducats to hire Darius.
Well, technically, he tries to hire Darius,
And then gets them stolen by a bunch of assholes.
And then steal them back and ends up having no one. The king is just a dude being a douche kind of around.
He ends up cutting off the guy that steals the ducats, though.
Cuts his hand off.
Cuts his hand off. Cuts his hand off, and then they go, you owe me a hand! It's like...
Alright.
Hey, now, Merrick, give me your hand. Give me a hand, man. You owe me this.
Oh no. Oh no!
This is for me!
So...
A hand for a hand!
Makes the whole world fap.
Technically, it's a hand job.
Hey!
So.
There's that purple-haired chick who watches you fap.
I have a poster of her. I have a poster of some Dan now.
Of course you do.
Thank you, those badass people from Otaku-thon for giving me that.
So, he goes and like, hey blacksmith, give me a sword and I'll give you my farm, or if you don't, I'll tell all the people that your metal is shit.
But because he's using like fucking horseshoes?
Yeah.
And like scrap. He's like fucking up like the metal and everything by using scrap metal.
So he gives him the sword. It's like, hey, could I take a belt and scabbard too? It's like, yeah, here, have that one. Oh, but this one's all worn. Can I have one of the new ones?
Yeah,
it's
this
free.
One's shitty. Give me another one. He's like, I'm gonna give you another hole in your head. Get the fuck out of here,
kid. It's free. Fuck off.
Fucking blackmailing him, and then he wants fucking new shit.
And so he teams up with Darius, who talks to worms and shit.
He's a ranger. He talks to everything. He talks to birds. He talks to worms.
But first, he's told to go see the dragon.
He talks to dragons, even though they sound like Helena Bonham-Carter!
Remember when they sounded like Sean Connery?
I miss the days when they sounded like Sean Connery and Patrick Stewart.
The Patrick Stewart movie was terrible, though.
Yeah, but at least it sounded like Patrick Stewart.
This one sounded like Helena Bonham-Carter. Helena Bonham-Carter's played more than just fucking Luna Lovegood, or whatever the fuck her name is.
No, it wasn't Luna Lovegood, bro.
Beatrix
Beatrix Lestrange, and I wanted her to play it like Beatrix Lestrange.
I can't remember the name, and fuck Harry Potter.
Or Mrs. Lovett from fucking Sweeney Todd. At least.
But you wanted
Mrs. Lovett.
You wanted to be in song?
No, like just the way that she speaks to everybody.
In song.
No. Toby, come here, you little bastard! Come here, you little twit!
It's not how she sounds in that, but okay.
Kind of, actually, yes.
So he goes and meets the dragon.
Also, yeah, in song would have been better too, actually. Now that you mention it.
So he meets Siveth. And it's like, oh, it's a girl dragon.
She says, I eat cats. By the way, those pussy cats is quick.
Right, you also, would you like a drop of ale?
Yes.
Take, for instance, Mrs. Mooney and her pie shop. Business never better, using only pussy cat and toast. And a pussy's good for only 6 or 7
at the most, bro. Okay. Also, yeah, he met a pretty girl at the market.
Yeah, what? So
he was like fucking stalking this chick.
Yeah, she comes into things later, kind of, sort of, not really.
She fucking, it's like pointless, honestly.
So he
fucking matter.
He's like, yo,
he becomes like Uchiha too. We'll get
yo, dragon. Oh, the dragon was banished for like not giving her heart to the king.
Yeah, it was like they tell the story like twice because of course people are fucking lying about the details or whatever.
Because it's the dragon's. You know that the Dragonheart works. If the dragon puts half its heart in a human body, then they are linked, and that person will be saved from death, and will be basically indestructible until the dragon is killed.
They get plus 10 on their death saving throws.
Yes.
It's they cannot be drowned, but they can be drowned.
Yeah. So.
It's really bad.
He's like, yo, dragon, help me get vengeance. And she's like, no, fuck off. And
they
he's
apparently
like,
don't abide by their own rules either.
He's like, okay. And he leaves, and then a horse shows up, and he just assumes this is normal. And he takes the horse and meets up with Darius. Then the horse pisses all over Darius's dagger and belt and is revealed to be the dragon.
Yeah. This
He
horse is being a dick.
because he's kind of teaching Lucas to fight, and
It's kind of boring.
then they meet some barbarians, and there's
It's the Barbobos or the bear.
It's the bear, but for some reason he now has white face paint and a red.
Like Kratos.
He's fucking Kratos from God of War Ragnarok,
And he's using the axe. He's using fucking the Leviathan. He sees him. He goes like, "Boy!" Chases after him,
and he kind of kills himself because he picks the boy.
Oh,
up.
I love the way he dies.
He picks the boy up by his sword belt, and
Starts Zangiefing him around.
Zangiefs him, and then it breaks, and he falls off the cliff himself. And it's like, well, that okay.
The shitty belt saved his life and killed the dude. And then they're just like, "Well, that's one down."
And then we
I love how he's like marking out over it too. He's just like, "Oh, so awesome."
They get attacked by the wolf and his dudes. They knock him out, kill all his dudes.
Like very, very quickly, like in very quick succession. Like they just run into the wolf again.
Find out he's been scalped.
Yeah.
Then they capture him.
He loses an arm because the fucking they
gets
run into
frozen.
the snake after.
Yeah.
And
the snake,
Helena Bonham-Carter,
who looks like
freezes his
fucking
arm.
Kesha.
Yeah, somewhat. And she fucking they capture her and then they lose.
She's
the wolf.
gonna die young. She does die young.
They never actually catch the wolf again or kill him.
No, they do.
When?
At the end.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Bear with me.
Okay, you got to remind me of that.
I will, trust.
That shit. There were several times in this movie I fucking fell asleep, guys. Okay, so fucking bear with me on that one.
So they fucking Darius and Helena Bonham-Carter are basically like the dueling voices, trying to each one telling Lucas like, "Don't kill the dude, kill the snake. Don't kill the snake. Like, make the moral choice to get whatever ending you're gonna get."
This is the fucking dumbest.
And he decides not to, and it's like Darius will remember that.
I wanted several little text boxes at the top, just like fucking, like, bear was killed by sheer stupidity.
So they bring the snake back, and then they lock her in jail.
Yeah, Warden was killed by Scorpion. Flawless victory.
No, Warden's not dead for some reason. Warden's actually alive.
It should have been killed.
Lucas goes on a kind of date with the healer lady from the market.
Oh yeah?
With Siveth, like, feeding him lines like it's a 90s goddamn sitcom. And she wants him, but she doesn't know how human courting works. It's like, challenge her to duolock. It was like, the fuck is duolock?
No, the jaw lock or whatever.
That's where it's a mating ritual where they like lock fangs together. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Duloc was the town where
Duloc
Farquaad lived. In Shrek.
Some of you will die.
Yes.
But this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Maybe he's compensating for something.
Wipe your
face. Okay. So, yeah, like, he's trying to court her. She's like having none of it at first.
But then he starts doing his own thing and not relying on the dragon.
Yeah, do your own thing, guys. When you're trying to like hit on a chick, just do.
More importantly, we find out that Darius has a backstory where he's being chased by the one-eyed man.
The one-legged man in the ass.
Okay, let's swap his backstory for an interesting one. My father was a great swordsmith. And one day a six-finger man come and ask for a sword like no other. It take a year of his life. But my father, he made the sword. The six-finger man come back and offered to pay for the sword at the 10th of the promised price. My father refused.
Because it was inconceivable.
So the six-fingered man stabbed him through the heart. I love my father, so I take up the sword and I challenge the six-fingered man to a duel. I fail.
But I did cut off one of his fingers, so now he's just a regular guy.
It's been 20 years since I don't lose confidence.
Okay, so yeah, they go out on a little date.
Yep.
Then
But
when they come back, she becomes an
Darius
Uchiha because that village gets burned down because the fucking Scorpion comes in. Scorpion comes in, kills the warden and saves the snake.
After the snake does a Kesha dance with the chains.
Yeah, she hangs upside down like she's in the fucking Wrecking Ball music video.
But
And
Darius' actual backstory...
Scorpion holds the staff above his head and goes, his
parents were killed by a dude in a cart. He was near death. Sivith gave him half of her heart, so he should probably be the protagonist, really. And then he's sent off to live in a monastery, yada yada. We actually didn't go over this.
We were over the fact that Darius should be the main character.
Yeah, but he has the Dragonheart.
Which is why he should be the main character.
Exactly. And may I just point out, the problem with basically this and the previous 3 Dragonheart movies.
There's no Dragonheart bomb eggs in this.
Well, yeah, that's a problem.
That would have made this way better.
But
just fuckers are just whipping
the
dragon
thing
egg bombs
that made it a fucking dilemma in the first movie is that the dude who got healed by the Dragonheart and was now basically indestructible unless they killed the dragon was the bad guy. If this person's the hero, there's no fucking stakes, because now you have a hero who's basically indestructible.
Well, that was the problem with the other, 3 Dragonheart movies, right?
At least, I'll give the second one this. Fucking older brother from Malcolm in the Middle did not get the Dragonheart till the very end of the movie. That, okay, fine, whatever.
Which is why I said the other 3 Dragonheart films.
True. But this is, but that was, oh yeah, fair. 3, 4 in this.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, those are
the problem children. Then we have, the fucking city burns down. Yep. The girlfriend then becomes an Uchiha as well. So now we have fucking Sasuke and fucking, I guess, Hinata. I don't fucking know.
But they go out, they fight the people.
Yeah. They fight Snake. Lucas fights the Snake. And Darius fights
the
Scorpion.
The weirdest fucking scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Is when the Snake offers to be Lucas's mom.
Yeah, that was weird.
What the fuck?
I did not understand this. I could not understand why. For the life of me.
We find out the Scorpion's weapon is dumb shit. Because it not only has a spring-loaded massive scorpion blade at the bottom, but the head of the staff comes off on a chain. And it's not quite as goofy as the 3-bladed, sword-launching nonsense from Sword and the Sorcerer.
Yeah, but flails, Merrick.
But flails are
But flails, though, guys.
Okay, nothing will ever top Gawain trying to use a flail and then getting stuck to his own horse and dragged across.
Yeah, the first flail we've ever seen in the movie.
Because that was a really, really early episode.
That was the best.
But
then Darius tried to fucking... Scorpion tries to drown Darius, which is the worst fatality ever.
Because Darius is fucking invincible, so he doesn't drown. Seventh is flying over and she falls for some reason. It's dumb.
Well, because she's dying also, because Darius is dying.
But she has to be stabbed. How it works is she has to be stabbed in the heart. The movie's just stupid.
Well, in this one, they're linked by the life force.
It's dumb.
To protect the life cycle.
It's not Demona and Macbeth. It's not how it works.
But I guess I don't know. It's link summoning, I guess. So I don't fucking know.
So
it made sense at the time.
No, it didn't.
When they were writing it, that's what they would say. They'd go, "It made sense. It made sense at the time."
So kills the Scorpion. Then this it looks like Lucas is dead when Sivas shows up.
He grabs he's wrenching an arrow that got shot into it.
Yeah.
And it causes a bunch of blood in the water, right?
We find out that the reason that that these bandits are doing their shit is because
the king told them to.
The king's using them as a false flag operation so he can look like a hero by fighting them.
Political commentary, though, becomes a thing. It becomes a part of the agenda when they find out that the king is actually having them go after the hungry to cut down on fucking, starvation.
Soylent
Being
Green.
able to feed the starving.
Soylent Green is people.
Is this Soylent Green?
That's not. It's even worse.
Yeah, this is not as good as Soylent Green, Merrick. This doesn't even warrant a Soylent Green, comparison.
I'm sure the people in the writing room actually buy and drink Soylent, though.
They're all reptilians.
Oh, no, Soylent...
The writing team is comprised by 90% reptilians.
Soylent is a real drink, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. It doesn't change the fact that 90% of them are reptilians.
So
Can I describe the death, please,
yes.
of Scorpion?
Yes,
How Scorpion gets killed?
Yes.
So, yeah, he's wrenching, Darius is wrenching at this arrow that got shot into his chest, causes a bunch of blood in the water. He ends up, ripping it out. Scorpion, I guess, trying to get, a better look at things, gets his head out of the water, which, I don't know how he wasn't fucking drowning, because his head was under the water, too, staring at Darius in the face.
I think he was staring through the water in certain scenes?
No, he was in the water, though, at some point.
He can breathe through his top knot, I don't know.
That's great. Anyways, he gets his head out of the water.
She breathes through her skin, and you will regret your words and deeds.
The fucking neck. What?
She breathes through her skin, and you will regret your words and deeds.
Words that kill.
Yes. Fusroda.
Torshul.
So,
Then fucking Helena Bonham-Carter shows up.
And
goes,
just...
I killed Sirius Black! And then the snake's like, what? And then she just fucking bites her and whips her into the fucking lake.
But then Lucas is actually alive, so they go back. The king shows up. He's like, yo, fuck you. You're all under arrest, though, because I'm the king.
Uh-huh.
But then the wolf Darius shows up during the party with the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
The party's after. He shows up to the inn with the wolf, who's like, yo, we were paid off by the king to do this shit. He's the fucking bad guy.
Fuck the hungry.
That's what he did. He even
fuck poverty.
He started the border war, and I was like, no, fuck off back in the border war. And that's why he scalped me. So he's an asshole.
I eat the homeless. Fuck this movie.
I'm reminded. Have you played Batman Telltale?
What?
Batman Telltale?
I've seen,
when they were at the fucking mayoral debate, when they released the fucking gas, and the current mayor, who's not Harvey Dent, is like, I think we should incinerate the poor.
Yeah, I was trying to remember that one.
That's this movie. That's this fucking guy.
Then they have a sick dance party.
Yep.
And the movie's done.
Yep.
Helena Bonham-Carter shows up and goes, what? And then we're done.
Hey, you'd make a good king. King Darius? No, that'd never work. I'm like, there was a King Darius. He was actually really fucking cool.
Well, he's like, that would never work because it was already a thing, I guess.
I don't think they know was a King Darius in Persia.
Then someone threw a dragon egg grenade.
I'm pretty sure the guys who made this movie think 300 is a fucking documentary.
These are the types of people that probably started the draft of this going, okay, so dragon eggs dropping onto the ghetto.
We will
napalming it.
We will get people to buy Siveth Dakimakaras. Oh, one good thing I can say about this movie. I was worried because Siveth can shapeshift into other animals, and humans are technically animals. It's like, God.
This movie should have just been her being able to shapeshift into a person, into Helena Bonham-Carter, and Darius being, romantically involved with her as the main character. And just fucking them trying to stop the king, who is also trying to fucking dragon egg napalm the ghetto.
You just wrote an anime, Gio.
Exactly! That's what it should have been. Okay. Also, I speaking of Dakimakuras, I woke up this morning to the Chris Chan documentary.
Yeah, and you
saying, on this day exactly. Like, do you know Samuel going, on this day exactly, Chris Chan bought a fucking Dakimakura.
How's that High School of the Dead Dakimakura of yours?
Oh, it's awesome. It's super comfy. My girlfriend likes it.
Anyway, next week. Oh, this movie, it's garbage. It's a garbage movie.
Yeah, fucking fucking awful, horrible fucking shit. I fell asleep during it multiple fucking times. 10 out of 10. Watch this and fall asleep.
The sentence is death. You carried unanimously.
10 out of 10 best white noise.
Next week, we're going to watch a movie by a Canadian director, guaranteed to blow your mind.
Oh, cool.
Ciao, guys.
Can't wait.